Hello everyone, and welcome to Slay the Princess. This is a game... This music just got really intense. What? This is a game where you have to slay the princess. Nothing more, nothing less. It is your job, or something, I don't know. Well, warning, there's a lot of, themes in this game that many people would find uncomfortable, so... I'm gonna pre-warn you about that. But if you're not squirmish or anything, let's continue forward. New game. I don't really know much about this game. I only know what the Steam description said. That's about all I know. We'll see where this goes. What the fuck?
Is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What do you mean? Sweet! I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution! What? But like, why? Why? What did she do? What are you talking about? The end of the world? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But why? Well, do you have evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Yeah, what's the end of my journey though? What if I don't slay her? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her. 'Cause I want an explanation, you bitch.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
That's very odd how you're avoiding the question there, Mr. Narrator. But, like, what happens if she gets out? I want specifics. Tell me right the fuck now.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job.
What do you mean?
She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
I haven't even met her. I don't even know if she's a good guy or a bad guy. For all I know, she could be the goodest good guy there ever was. She could be as clean as Freddy Fazbear. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And
okay.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay. I don't remember if I said this or not, but the Steam page for this game, it said there's a lot of themes that many would be uncomfortable with. There's stuff like, there's a lot of gore, apparently, but that will be censored because YouTube doesn't like that. So that will be censored anyway. But apparently there's also themes of... How do I word it? Self-harm. I think that's a family-friendly way to say it that won't get me cancelled on the YouTube overlords.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay. But like, if you guys You guys who are watching this, you probably already know what this game is, but I'm just gonna pre-warn you now, just in case you don't. I don't really know what any of it is. I just saw what it said on the Steam community page, so I don't know. I don't know.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay, but why? Well, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Nah, she'll be too busy looking into my beautiful eyes.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Well, not me. I'll be perfectly fine.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Yeah, I will. Fuck you, narrator. Let's go. Let's talk to her.
Up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Mr. Hero Man. I don't know why you started to talk all of a sudden, but, have you ever heard of the French Revolution? Well, Marie Antoinette wasn't really a princess, she was a queen, but, you know, she got slayed. You know, the guillotine.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, well, you haven't really told me much either, though, Mr. Narrator, so... Let's go. Into the cabin. Up we go. Through the door.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, is it now?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You know what? No. Fuck you, narrator. I'm just gonna walk straight in. Remember, I'm prepared to hear her out. So, if I'm gonna hear her out, she's not gonna trust me if she sees me take that with me. So, we're gonna go downstairs. We're just gonna go straight down.
The door to the basement creaks open.
And if she's a threat, I can easily come back and get it. Because then, isn't she locked down here?
This is
if I need it.
Place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Are you sure about that?
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello? Hello?
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah. Okay, that's really interesting. I may need to fix my audio. Give me a second, guys. I think the game's too quiet. I'm back. Hopefully the sound is better. Hopefully you guys can hear the game better. I'm here to save you? I don't know.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm here to save you or slay you. I don't even know.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay. So, we should have brought the knife with us anyway, or dagger, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but we might have, blah, 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 blah. Maybe we could have cut the chains with it. I don't know.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Have you watched any movies ever? The beauty of someone doesn't define whether they're good or evil.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Forever, eh? Are you immortal?
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Hold on, hold on a minute. Let's talk a little bit first. I need to know more about you.
Okay.
Oh, I need to find out more about you. What's your name? What's your name?
Oh.
Oh?
Pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Nice name. What's your name? Oh.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
What about my queen?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
It's like Mario. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
That doesn't answer my question at all.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
How long have you been down here for?
Okay, that's weird.
It depends how long she's been down here for. It looks like she's been on her own, so it depends how long she's been stuck down here for.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
What do you mean? I forget my name all the time. So do people with dementia. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
You never know. I could believe you, depending on what it is. I'm getting you out of here. I'm gonna save you, or something.
You're only making this more difficult.
Okay, Mr. Narrator, we'll find out.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
You're making a huge mistake.
Are you sure about that? Nothing's gone wrong yet.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you, Mr. Hero. At least someone is on my side here. I think. To be honest, I don't even know what I'm doing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Okay.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No. There was no key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
I don't even know what that word means.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
I don't even know what that word means.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh, well, shit.
Is someone else here?
Let's try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Ah, balls. Okay, let's go back down, I guess.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Hey, buddy. I know I was here to save you, but I think I'm trapped down here with you now.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Well, there's a window here. We can just break out the window.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
It looks like we're stuck together forever.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh, what the
hesitates before
fuck?
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
What the fuck? That escalated quickly.
She rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from
How the fuck did that get down
I'm
here?
not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
How did that get down here? That was literally upstairs and the door was locked. What are you doing, Mr. Narrator?
Or we could use it to free her.
Yes, let's free her.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah, let's save her.
Fine. Against
Ah!
better judgment,
What the
place
fuck?
the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain.
Can't you just cut the chain?
You cut into her flesh.
Just cut the chain! Also, why do we have lizard hands?
The blade is sharp.
Oh!
It takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Ah!
Her limb falls to the ground,
Ah!
and the heavy chains follow suit.
Yeah, YouTube's not gonna like that.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
Yeah, well, I did.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood
Ah!
from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Why are you smiling?
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
'Cause she's free or something, I guess? I don't know.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Let's go.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
What do you mean? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking
The
do?
princess approaches your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Excuse me?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
You can't just, yeah, he's got a point. You can't just do this.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh shit! I don't think I have a choice. Oh, I can warn her. Yeah, fuck you, narrator. Look out, the narrator controlling me is trying to kill you or something.
Stop that.
No!
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Help me! Please!
The body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Oh shit!
Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
What do you mean we're all gonna get out of here alive anyway? Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Yeah. I'll move it alright. Into the fucking wall. Or something. I don't know.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Did you hear a word I just said? I literally just said that narrator man is controlling or some shit.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I have no idea.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
What?
She
Oh,
plunges it into
fuck!
your chest, flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
What?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, you couldn't even do it right.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
What is even happening?
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I feel perfectly fine, to be honest.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Ah! What the fuck?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Clearly not!
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Oh, well.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you.
What the
You
fuck?
collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Well, yeah, if any of us weren't sure about those, uncomfortable themes that were mentioned earlier, well, I think we just got about fucking 20 of them.
It can't just end like this, right?
I think it does.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Oh, well, shit.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
What? Chapter 2? What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Chapter 2? What do you mean? We literally just died.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, I didn't really see the world end last time, did it? But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
What the fuck?
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
What do you mean? When at any point did we fall in love? When at any point?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong there, Mr. Narrator.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Okay, let's go then, I guess, to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
What?
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I'm pretty sure he's a fucking simp. Woo, woo, woo! Simp detector going off. Wee, woo, wee, woo.
I do, but...
what about the mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yep, let's wipe the mirror.
Reach forward and
We
rub your
still
hand
look like a lizard.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What do you mean it's a fucking mirror?
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Oh, it's gone now.
Gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, who cares? If she's really in love with us like you say she is, she won't care. And it's gone. Oh well, into the basement we go. Just leave the blade there.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell.
This looks like a castle.
Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Okay.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What do you mean? Stone isn't that bad. Have you played Minecraft? You build stone things all the time.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes, hello, hello. I'm here to talk to you about your first night. I actually worked in that office before you, or whatever the fuck the phone guy says. Have you heard of the Bite of 87?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Ugh. You're gonna make us all puke. Ugh.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yeah, we literally met her one time and then died.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Are you sure about that? It didn't seem like that last time.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
You look different.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Okay then.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
What do you mean?
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Does she know what's going on here?
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
How does she know what's going on?
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yes.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Yeah,
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
what? What is happening?
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do it right this time. We're gonna riz the princess.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Just okay. If we didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue?
How do you know it was her? How do you know? We were dead. We don't know.
We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Okay then, you do you.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Yeah, well, I don't have the blade with me. Sorry. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Ow.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
What the fuck?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
That's not what I would have said. I would have said, what the fuck? What are you talking about? But okay.
She took that in stride.
You seem to have a grasp at what's going on here.
Actually, that's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh yeah, except for the one from the other chapter.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Oh, let's rescue her, I guess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
What are you talking about?
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
The plot demanded it.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think
what?
I'd rather believe in facts.
This is very confusing.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
Whatever that means.
One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
Surely that's not gonna work.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
What? Sorry, I accidentally skipped a line. Whoopsies.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that at all. I would rather live.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
What? What?
Worked. I'll be damned.
We're doomed! How the fuck did that work?
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Why couldn't you have just gotten out at any moment in time?
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Okay, buddy.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Well, too late for that.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Well, what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
That's because you've been trapped in there.
I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
How?
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Well, she hasn't ended the world yet.
I think I want to leave, and I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
What?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What? I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh my god, she's a fucking simp. Oh, she's a simp. Simp alert going off.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Yeah, well, that's because you're a simp too. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on?
What's happening?
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Not really. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
What the fuck?
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Also, why is the room getting weirder?
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Sure, let's go.
That sounds perfect.
Let's go then.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal.
Oh, everything went back normal. Wait, what would have happened if I asked all the questions? Would we have died or
What are you
something?
talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
And you have always been a mega simp.
The princess takes your hand.
Oh my
the last
god.
hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I don't think that's how it works.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
What the fuck?
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
Well, I guess we're going then.
Happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
The world ends apparently.
Let's see.
Oh,
that's
shit!
interesting. The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Oh shit, the door's shut.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
What?
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know.
What the fuck?
Are you listening to this?
I don't even know
You have
what's
to go
going on
with every
anymore.
whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Let's work together. Teamwork!
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Surely this isn't gonna work.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks.
What?
Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
Turns out the door was left unlocked this whole time.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Oh, I have the choice. I have a choice. Sure, why not?
You take the blade from the table, turning its tip towards the unsuspecting princess. Thank you.
Wait. No. You barbarian, what are you doing?
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as the blade falls, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you.
What?
Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
And she's dead.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, not you.
What the fuck?
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
What?
Just like that, she's dead.
I got an achievement!
Saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult. I feel sick.
Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick.
What the
I'm
fuck?
absolutely distraught, grief-stricken, inconsolable.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
Chapter 3. The Grey. What?
You're on a path in the woods.
You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
This looks very different.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
The voice of the cold.
You
What?
killed her, and so I killed you.
What is happening?
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
Oh, and I'm still here too. If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
The interior of the cabin feels dry
Oi!
and brittle.
Oi!
Ancient dust.
She's a ghost!
Hold up a crumbling ceiling like
She's a
mummified
ghost!
bodies. Each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless.
Okay.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
Yeah, she's a ghost.
Our beloved. So she does live.
No, she's a ghost.
She doesn't look very alive to me. Before you
Oh,
can
okay,
believe,
goodbye.
the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
What do you mean? It's a mirror, idiot.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again.
Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too.
Okay.
Mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
There's also
Is there a pristine blade?
there's also supposed to be a table that's not there.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
I suppose it doesn't matter.
I don't think that's how it
You're going
works.
to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make
Mirror.
your way down to the basement?
It's a mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
Huh, that's really interesting. A mirror that doesn't exist. It looks like it exists to me.
It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Yeah, let's do that.
Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Let's do it.
Time for all of you to see what we've become.
You reach forward and
And
place
it's
your hand
gone.
on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway.
I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us.
No way left to go but down.
Okay, let's go then. To the basement.
The door to the basement
There she is!
creaks open.
There she is, she's a ghost.
Staircase lit by weak torches.
Hello.
The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A
Okay.
wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again.
Yeah, she's a ghost.
My love!
She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock.
And she's gone.
Then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time. Are we good?
You receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? Don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
Of course she's livid, and with good reason.
You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Okay, down the stairs, I
As you
guess.
descend the final step.
And
the form of
there
the
she
princess
is.
comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Okay.
This cell is a dark and isolated place.
So why are we here in the
Not
first
so
place
much
if
as a
she's
window
already
to allow
dead?
starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
No. What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparent.
You are a fucking simp. She was a ghost.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page.
Not the simp. The simp thought she was perfectly fine.
Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
Well, I didn't even do anything yet.
You turn
Ah!
to the shade of the princess.
Hello?
staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch.
I'm sorry about before.
So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead.
She's a ghost.
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Apparently not.
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad.
Yeah, have you seen any
Catastrophic.
ghost movie ever? Ghosts can interact with real-life objects.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
Yeah, because she's already a ghost.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
Is she gonna burn the place down? Are we gonna be like Springtrap and get set on fire?
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
Okay.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yes, seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart.
Please stop saying fancy
have
words
found
I
it
don't
to
know.
Forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Okay. Ah!
Torch falls from the
She's
princess's
dropped the
hand.
she's dropped the torch. She's gonna set it on fire.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
Okay.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire. She's trying to kill us.
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Yeah, are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I won't do it again.
He gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
Oh, you're not angry at me? Good.
She's holding a grudge. She wouldn't. She's perfect.
Eh.
Fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm.
Okay.
We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Like fire.
Bad! I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
She's a ghost. What's she gonna do?
I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
What the fuck? Yeah, let's rush to the door.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You ignore the princess, throwing yourself headlong against the door, bashing at it with your clenched fists in a vain attempt at freedom.
Well, shit. How about we work together and open the door again? Oh, fuck!
As layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns, you feel a hand on yours.
Huh. Hello. Oh, shit!
Turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide.
She is a ghost.
She clutches you close to her chest, watching with loving eyes as the flames eat you away, bit by bit.
Okay. Oh, God.
The pain is unbearable.
Oh,
at
okay.
first. Every inch of you
Okay.
screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked,
Okay.
your blood boiling in your veins.
Oh, fuck.
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything.
Okay.
See? That wasn't so bad.
Oh, I thought that was pretty bad to me.
It was so bad. Somehow, nothing's so much worse. You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Oh, well, are you sure about that?
You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades.
Yeah,
Her
that's
skin
weird.
peels away, and then her muscle.
Oh, so she was still alive the whole time.
Her charring skull, locked in an eternal.
I thought she was a ghost, but okay.
It's very
Oh, I got an
romantic.
achievement.
We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
I don't think that's... Oh, what the fuck? Okay. You're not doing that. We're gonna save the princess.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
But she hasn't even done anything.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Is that what I wanted? I don't even know.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step
Ah!
inside.
We did it.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Let's go play some Among Us.
Where did everything go?
It's vanishing.
Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Okay.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
I don't think so.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
I don't think we can do that. Oh, fuck, there she goes. Goodbye. Have a great time. Okay.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Oh, I can just skip it.
Try and find her?
Oh, never mind. I skipped one line. Okay, to the mirror. Ignore him. Let's skip all this shit. Let's have a look. Reflection. Skip all that shit. To the cabin. Skip all that shit. Approach her.
Something finds her.
Skip all that shit. Okay, so, do you know the narrator? Who's the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh, okay then. That makes sense.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Yeah, that's normal. Okay. Are you, like, okay. What happens now?
Nothing.
I already know what happens. Let's go. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay, whatever that means. Okay. Let's go then. Goodbye.
I tell you to remember.
Oh, fuck. And we're all the way back here. Yeah, that will be where we leave it for this one. I will come back to this game. This is a very fun game so far. It's unique. It's fun. It's I like it, so. Yeah, that'll be where we leave it for this one. I will come back to this game, and we will continue it. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And, goodbye!